When the Arduino has an analog input, it compares that analog input to some analog reference voltage to determine what the digital version of that analog input ought to be. For example, if this is 2.5 volts and the analog reference voltage is 5 volts, the output will be something around 500, or about half of the overall scale. The analog reference function call lets you pick what the Arduino will use for this analog reference voltage. By default, if you don't even call it at all, the 5-volt power supply of the Arduino will be connected to the AREF pin and to the analog reference, and your input will be compared to the 5-volt power provided on the Arduino. If you call it with analog reference internal, instead of connecting the 5-volt source, it will connect the 1.1 volt internal voltage source on the Arduino to the analog reference and to the AREF pin, so that you'll use a 1.1 volt comparison. So a 1 volt value will give you something like 900 after the conversion, almost full scale. On the other hand, if you say analog reference external, then it won't connect anything. No connection to the 5 volt, no connection to the 1.1 volt. It'll depend what you connect to the AREF pin. So what we'll typically be doing is connecting 3.3 volts to the AREF pin, and that will pass through to the analog reference and be used to compare to the inputs.